What's up? My name is Sayasmi Gupta. I am the co-founder of 10xforthekids.com and I'm 12 years old. Today we are going to be doing first class objects in Python. So without any delay, let's get started. Okay. Okay, so we're going to do float on top. Yeah, okay. So for okay, these lines are very self-explanatory. So I'm just going to read them for you, and the examples I'm going to explain you so that if you don't understand something above here, you can understand by my explanation. Okay, so let's start. First class objects in a language are handled uniformly throughout. They may be stored in data structures, passed as arguments, or used in control structures. A programming language is said to support first class functions if it treats functions as first class objects. Python supports the concepts of first class functions. Properties of first class functions are: a function is an instance of the object type. You can store the function in a variable. You can pass the function as a parameter to another function. One second. One second. Okay, yes. Yes, you can pass the function as a parameter to another function. You can return the function from a function. You can store them in data structures such as hash tables, lists, etc. Examples illustrating first class functions in Python. Functions are objects. Python functions are first class objects. In the example below, we are assigning function to a variable. This assignment does not call the function. It takes the function object referenced by shout and creates a second name pointing to it, yell. Okay, so this code is very simple. What is happening here is that we're making a function shout which has an argument text. Okay, then what we're doing is when this function will be called, it is going to return the text, but it is going to change it into all uppercase, like basically capital. It's going to do all letters capital like this, all letters capital, right? So we are saying print shout hello. Okay, so what's happening here is we are calling shout, in which we are passing hello as the value of text, and it is returning us hello in uppercase, right? So it is returning us hello in all capital letters, and that hello is coming over here all in capital letters. It's coming basically the returned value is coming like this. Okay, the returned value is coming like this in the print, and when we say print it, so it's going to simply just print, like hello. It's kind of like that the returned value which we are getting is all the capital letters hello, and then we're just printing it. Okay, then what we're doing is yell equals to shout. In this, we're not calling the function. What we're making is an alias, another name for shout. Basically, we're making another name for shout. For example, wait, like, wait, let me do full screen. Oh, one second, sorry. Yes, like you can see here on my board, you know it is an heart. It is a heart, right? But instead of that, you now start calling it a shape, for example, shape, okay? But still it will remain a heart only, right? Whatever the name would it be. Like for myself, it's kind of like you can say a nickname or another name, right? For like me, Sayasmi or Sai or whatever, right? But I am the same thing still, right? Similarly, in the function, what is happening what is happening is that it is just making another name for shout. Okay, then what we are doing is when yell is called, so yell is basically another name for shout, which is, and we are basically calling shout or yell, right? And passing text value as hello, and then it's going to return it to uppercase, and then it is going to print it. So simple, right? I hope you understood it. I gave you this example of one second. I gave you this example of the heart so that you get a better thing. You call it a heart, you call it an edge, call it E, whatever, right? But it is the same thing. It is just another name for the same thing. Specs or spectacles, same thing, another name, right? So that is what's happening here. Okay. I'm not wearing specs because I don't like them. They don't suit me. I don't think so. Okay, I think I might. Yes, sorry, I clicked it by mistake. Okay, next. Functions can be passed as arguments to another function. Because functions are objects, we can pass them as arguments to another function. Functions that accept other functions as arguments are also called higher order functions. Very important, can be asked in your interview question. In the example below, we have created a function greet which takes a function as an argument. Okay. See, we are making here two functions, shout and whisper, in which we have two arguments, text and text, right? So in this function, we are going to convert the text into uppercase, and in this function, we are going to convert the text into lowercase. Now what we are doing is def greet func. Now func func is not an argument. Func is a function. So basically, the functions that accepts other functions as arguments. Now, does it suit? Do you understand? Like this is your square. It does not look like a square, but okay, sure. So this is your square. So think that this is your higher order function, and this heart is another function, okay, a normal function, and this square is accepting this function as its argument is no that function is known as higher order function, right? Oh, I keep on forgetting. I just need to minimize it. Yes. Okay. So now what we're doing is that we are making a variable greeting which is equal to function this. So what we are doing from this is, okay, wait, let me highlight it for you because it might not be visible. Like this. Yes. So what is happening in here is that um, greeting is a variable, and what we are saying is that function, whichever function is being passed, its argument is going to get this, right? Its argument is going to get this, and then we can print greeting. So what is going to happen here? Greet shout. Okay. So what is happening is the greet function is getting the shout function, right? Now this shout function is getting uh, uh, this content as the value of text, and then what it returns is text.upper. So the value, basically all this text converted into uppercase, is going to come in greeting, and then we are basically printing greeting or basically printing this text in capital, right? And then same we are doing with whisper, but we are going to get it in lowercase. Very simple. Last, functions can return another function. Because functions are objects, we can return a function from another function. In the below example, the create adder function returns adder function. Let's read it again. Functions can return another function. Because functions are objects. Because functions are objects, we can return a function from another function. In the below example, okay. So what's happening here? There is one function which is known as create adder, right? Then inside that function we are making another function adder, right? And then this adder function is going to return x and y. If we call the adder function, it's going to return x and y. If we are calling the create adder function, it is going to return adder. Okay, so add 15 is equals to create adder 15. From create adder 15, what we are doing is that we are giving x's value as 15, right? We are giving x's value as 15, and we are getting the adder function in add 15, right? We are getting the adder function in add 15, right? So basically say that add 15 is an alias or another name for adder. Okay, we are get it's another name for adder. Add 15 is another name for adder, and then we are going to give 10, so value is going to be 10. Sorry, yeah, 10. So x plus y, 15 plus 10, 25, and just like that we are done. I'll explain it to you again. Let's just look here. Add 15 equals to create adder 15. From this we are not calling the function. What we are simply doing is that we are simply assigning x's value as 15 and making add 15 as an alias or another name for the adder function. Now when we call this adder 15, adder or add 15, it's kind of like the same thing, right? So then in these brackets, 10 is going to be assigned as a value of y. So when we do x plus y, which is equals to 10 plus 15, we get 25. And just like that, we are done. And it was such a easy, such an interesting, and wow, it was just such an outstanding chapter, right? So guys, I really hope you liked the video. Please don't forget to smash that like button, share this video, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Please press the notification bell on so that you get updates every day. Okay guys, thank you for watching my video, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.